I have a Husky air compressor that seems to get hot and shut off at 70 pounds per square inch and will not restart on its own. You have to turn it off and back on after it cools for a while. Is this a setting problem? I don't think so, but I do not know.
Hello and thank you for using this service. The motor is bad on the unit. What is happening is the motor starts to run while cold, then as the load incereases, the windings are failing on the motor and it starts to overheat. It finally trips on the thermal overload and then you have to wait until it cools back down for it to start running again. Based on the age of the unit and the cost for the motors, I would say you may want to look for a newer unit as the motors run around $250 to $300. With 22 years on the pump assembly, I would not put that kind of money into it, but that is what you will need to repair it.
Motor is not overheating. The head is overheating. If you read the original, you would have known that. If you want to properly answer a question, you must first read the whole question. Good luck.
How would I have known that from your question? I have a Husky air compressor that seems to get hot and shut off at 70 pounds per square inch and will not restart on its own. You have to turn it off and back on after it cools for a while. Is this a setting problem? I don't think so, but I do not know. Where do you say the head is getting hot and overheating? Unless you are seeing something I did not from your question, this would lead to believe the motor is overheating, as typically if the head is overheating and seizes, it will not start back up after cooling down. I read all the question. Engine Tech 41147.7014475347.
So sorry, my bad. You are right. I had to ask another site and did right. Head overheating. Please accept apology. So sorry, my bad. You are right. I had to ask another site and did right. Head overheating. Please accept apology. I also failed to state that this is a 110 electric motor.
No problem at all. I try to understand the question properly. Now if the head is overheating, you will need to rebuild it or replace the assembly. Since it made in the 1990s, it may be hard to get if you have the model off the unit and would like me to check, just post back with it and I will see what is available.
The Husky compressor runs up to 70 pounds and shuts down and does not come back on unless you turn the red on and off switch to the off position. Is there a relay problem for it not to come on automatically?
Okay, you may still have a motor issue. What happens is the motor cannot continue to pump under the pressure. Then when it shuts down, the unloader in the pump relieves the head pressure. The motor cools and you can restart it to pump a bit more. Husky has had a lot of issues with this exact issue. Sometimes this can be a bad pressure switch, but with the Husky models it typically ends up being a weak or bad motor. You can wait until it shuts down, then kill the power and remove the belt. Try and turn the pump wheel and see if it turns freely, then see if the motor will start right back up with the belt off. If you can turn the pump pulley freely and the motor will not start, the motor is more than likely shot.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.